Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I had so much fun with that 5 laps with Lewis Hamilton that I decided that I'm going to keep doing this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it every race weekend. So this weekend we are having the France Grand Prix at Paul Ricard, so I'm going to take out the Red Bull as Max Verstappen, and I'm going to do 5 laps around Paul Ricard. And again guys, I have been practicing on the track doing time trials and stuff, but I haven't actually raced on the track. And again, we're going to do it the same way. We're just going to have the computer put us in whatever position that they feel that Max Verstappen would place. We're not going to do qualifying or anything like that. I'm totally not good enough at this game to do a last to first type of thing, but I still had a lot of fun with it. Also guys, I'm going to say that if you enjoyed the video, please give a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate that. We're making a push for 1,000 subscribers here, and I would love to be able to get there before September. Let's just say that, okay? So it's totally doable. I think it's gonna happen, but yeah, guys, that's kind of my goal. So enough of that. Let's get into the race, shall we?
It's that time once again, the final moment before lights out and the charge down to turn 1. Who will come out on top at Paul Ricard today? We'll find out soon as the French Grand Prix gets underway. The circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6 mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, with the main overtaking chance expected going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap, so always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Alexander Albon will lead us away from pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas, Stroll, Perez, Sainz and Kevin Magnussen, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Lando Norris and Ocon, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Nicholas Latifi and George Russell. Gasly and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Alright guys, so it is P4 for us, I apologize, and 5 red lights, and it's time to start this Grand Prix. So we get a pretty good start. We managed to overtake Vettel and Leclerc, and now we are battling our own teammate Alexander Albon, and we managed to overtake him in the first corner, getting us up at the P1, but he is right behind me. Not a bad first start, but like I said, guys, you know, when you're like in the first 5, the first 5 cars, it's not too hard to get ahead. But we are going, and like I said, I've never really raced on this track. I've driven around it. I tend to go wide on some of these, like I did there, and I just lost P1 to my teammate Alexander Albon. He overtook us right there.
We're looking good so far.
But not for long, because we take our position back on that corner, because we could break a lot later than he could. But you know what? If I had to fight somebody for P1, then I'd rather be my teammate. That's not a bad way to start a race at all. And it looks like that the Ferrari guys had a little bit of a hard time with the Mercedes guys, because Hamilton is up in P3 and Bottas is in P5. That leaves Vettel in P4. I'm assuming Charles Leclerc probably dropped to P6. That's what I would guess. So it seems like even in this game, Ferrari has a little bit of a difficulty keeping up. But we aren't doing too bad. And you know what, guys? Honestly, I kind of like this track. It's pretty good. So I can already see in my rear view that Albon is sneaking up on me in a hurry. And oh, we go wide there and we lose P1 to Albon. As you can see here on the replay, we went wide and ooh, Hamilton really wanted to take my position as well. He wanted to overtake, but we just slid back in right in front of him, so he just couldn't make the move. But he is attempting to make a move on me right now, and we are front wheel to back wheel.
We could still regain the position.
But we managed to outbrake him in that corner, and we regained P2. So now it is just us and Albon, our teammate. So how cool is this, guys? Both Red Bull drivers, P1, P2, not too bad. So we are gaining on him. Maybe we'll overtake and get our P1 position back. Oh, he's driving really good. Oh, a little bit of a bump right there. Tire on tire. Right here, I thought I could overtake him on the straight, but that just wasn't going to happen. He's got some wicked speed, but we do manage to overtake him on turn 1. But he comes right back, and he just touches our front tire and pushes us off. So now, we're down in P3. So now we have Hamilton to contend with, as well as our teammate Alexander Albon. And not to mention, Valtteri Bottas is like right behind us, knocking on the door, trying to come in.
Albon has just moved into first place.
Okay, but I thought Albon was in first place, but thank you for that, Jeff. That's okay, because at least our teammate is still hanging in there, but through these corners here, we are catching up. And it's kind of amazing how much excitement you can have in a 5-lap race. So now Hamilton overtook Albon. What a fight. They're really going at it. So now it's back to fighting my teammate for P2. Quite a good race. I'm pretty happy with what's going on. All right, we're catching up. Can't make the move there. But going into the straight, I feel like I can get some speed on him maybe here. And we just overtook him in the corner. Good job. And I might add, it's a really clean race so far. But as you can see, he is really fighting for it. He's really trying. Alright, last lap of the race, so nothing exciting really happened in lap 4. But if you can kind of take a look in my rear view mirror,
Gap to the next car is about 3 seconds.
you can see that Valtteri Bottas is making a huge move on both Alexander Albon and myself, getting ahead of me actually for a split second, and then fell back to second, and now he's fighting with Albon. He's really fighting to get his position. And as you can see right here, he's finally He finally accomplishes the overtake, and now Valtteri Bottas is now in P3, overtaking my teammate Alexander Albon. So good job to him, I guess. But now I have to make sure I fend him off, because we don't want Bottas sneaking up on us, trying a tricky maneuver like he did last time, and knocking us out of our P2 podium position here. But it's looking pretty good. I don't think we have too much to be concerned about. This is the final lap, and it doesn't look like he's going to catch us before we cross the finish line. And there we go, guys.
All right, race over.
We started in P4, came in P2. Hamilton, he started P5, and he came in P1, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. So yeah, guys, that was a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with these. I think I'm going to continue these every race weekend. We'll do one for whatever track that they're racing on for that weekend. And I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to leave you now with a highlight reel of the race. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.